Alright guys, Tesky22 here, showing you one of my attacks from Fire and Fury from last war. We have a 9.5, which is essentially a 9 that hasn't really done much. I don't even know if they've added anything from Town Hall 10, but treated it like a 9, and I think it is actually a Town Hall 9. But the comp I'm doing is Goho with bowlers in the CC. I have 2 golems, 24 hogs, 9 wizards, 4 archers, bowlers in the CC, and then I brought 2 heals and 2 jumps. Those are going to differ depending on the base you have. If you have a base where it makes sense to wall break and then jump 2 walls, then maybe toss some wizards and maybe a hog and get some wall breakers, and then you can go 3 heals. Um, I was actually using this without the rage, even though bowlers are in the CC. And it's been working well with 3 healers and 1 jump, if that makes sense. But reason I picked this comp for this base. So key factors for Goho is you have to take out the queen because the enemy queen will obviously tear your hogs to shreds. Obviously got to take out the CC, so both are right next to each other here. That makes it easy. But then the great thing about this base is actually the wizard towers are all hanging out next to each other. And on top of that, I had the benefit of a scout before this one, and there's actually a Tesla farm all in a row along that line. So I dropped 2 golems. I considered doing one, but I figured my golem would get shredded. So I went 2 golems and came in heavy from that side with my kill squad and was able to take out basically everything that threatens hogs. So now hogs on the back end are going to be very appealing because there's really not much left to take them out. Archer towers, cannons, that's all child's play for, that many hogs. So I going to clear that whiteboard quick. So I end up putting a jump here and a jump here with my golems from here. And after I get my kill squad through those jumps, I start the hogs coming in from this side, and they work their way around that way. So let's clear that and press play. So there's the Tesla farm popping up, all the wizards down. I got sloppy with the wizards and lost a couple on the flank. Should be able to scout that, but obviously I did not. So here we go. Just about everything's down. I threw in a couple hogs just to make sure I could get those Teslas down and wizard towers. So I'll be using 21 hogs for the back end, but there's so much value in that kill squad. I knew I could sacrifice a couple hogs up front and it would be worth it. So I actually didn't even get a good funnel here. My bowlers walk, my queen walks, but I was still able to take down all those value buildings for a hog attack and was able to chop down half of an expo. So here my hogs come in. Want to come in decently heavy. A lot of the times, one of the mistakes I make is I'm too, like, trying to be too cute with it, where I'm only using a couple hogs at a time. I've found more success when you are more assertive with how many hogs you use and use more. So, like I said, there's not much left to kill the hogs. I mean, I could get unlucky and hit a bunch of spring traps, but luckily I didn't. And there they go, wrapping themselves around for the final buildings. I'll speed this up for cleanup. Still have my boulders going. A couple wizards. So Hogs is very versatile, is very popular right now. Um, Always challenge you guys when you use a comp to tweak it to the base. Don't just see that I used, this many golems, this many hogs, these spells. Like it's all about the base and figuring out what you can do to optimize your value for the troops. So on that base, I knew I could come in pretty heavy with the kill squad, so I went 2 golems. And with 2 golems, I wanted to bring the 2 jumps because I figured they'd get across the base pretty well. And they did. The king ended up getting to the Expo, but hindsight, I probably could have just come with one jump and gone with three heals for my hogs, which would have been just more overpowering. But yeah, if you can take out a bunch of wizard towers, take out some Teslas along with the queen and the CC, then you're going to be in good shape with this attack.